And once more, we turn another page in the story of Auntie Alice. The following excerpt is lifted from the book Legendary Territorians by an NT legend himself in Reg Harris. Here comes the story of betting scams, bottle bets, and the announcer's dastardly trick. The territory racing scene has produced its fair share of colourful characters, clever schemes, and the occasional betting scandal. Some worked, some failed, and some spectacularly backfired. And today, we look at three tales from the track. A publican who tried to lose a race, a betting scam that fell apart because of a few empty bottles, and the radio race ruse. Alice Springs Hotel publican Lie Underdown had high hopes for his racehorse Pseudo, convinced it was destined for the Melbourne Cup. One sceptical bookie even offered Lie odds of 1,000 to 1 that the horse would never even make it to the Cup field. Pseudo was a successful local runner, however, but with its odds usually very short. Lie decided that there was more money to be made if the horse lost. He instructed jockey Cliffy Langmead to throw the race and backed another horse instead. Word soon spread around the track. One punter pulled Cliffy aside and claimed Lie had changed his mind, saying he'd taken a good price on Pseudo and wanted the horse to win at all costs. It said Cliffy then rode the race of his life, steering Pseudo to a narrow victory and a win he might not have otherwise managed under normal circumstances. Lie won the race, but lost his bets. Meanwhile, bookie Terry Christensen recalled another attempted betting scam from Mount Isa. Before radio broadcasts reached the town, bookmakers received race results by telephone. A group of young blokes with a friend working at the telephone exchange thought they'd found a way to beat the system. The plan was pretty simple, or so it seemed. The mate would learn the winning horse before the bookmaker got the phone call and delay the connection long enough for them to place a bet. The telephone exchange window faced the betting shop across the empty lot, so their friend signalled the winning horse's number using empty bottles on the sill. One day, bottles appeared, 4 of them. The lads rushed in and put all their money on horse number 4, thinking they'd made a fortune. Moments later, the bookmaker received the official result. The winner was horse number 7. The lads' joy turned to anguish. Confused and angry, they looked back at the exchange window and discovered the problem. Their mate could only carry 4 bottles at a time and was still putting up the remaining 3 when they placed the bet. And finally, one of Alice Springs' best-known bookies, Jim Parham, found himself caught up in an announcer's dastardly trick. By 1974, Alice Springs had 2 radio stations and licensed betting shops operating from shopfronts. Jim's business in Gregory Terrace rebroadcast calls from one of the local stations. One Saturday afternoon, a punter wandered in and heard a race being called. "What race is that?" he asked. "The third from Adelaide," came the reply. "No, it isn't," said the punter. "That race is already over. I've just got the result from across the road." It turned out the station announcer had been recording the race before broadcasting it. While the delayed call was being prepared, an accomplice waited by a nearby public phone. As soon as the winner was known, he raced into the betting shop and placed his wagers before the recorded race went to air. The announcer was sacked on the spot and quickly left town. Jim Parham, always a gentleman, chose not to pursue the matter any further. Whether it was race fixing, bottle signals from a telephone exchange, or betting on yesterday's news, the outback racing scene never lacked ingenuity. And these stories show the smartest scam isn't always the one that wins.
Join us next time for more stories and Legendary Territorians by Reg Harris.